Crabman from Crabman Gaming here, and today I am playing Downhill Slalom on the PlayStation 2, one of the worst games of all time, made by Phoenix Games. This is the menu screen. We've got continue new game, check out your high scores. This is your awesome options menu. You can change the music or the special effects. And really, that is all. This game was released in 2006. And honestly, it is terrible. So I'm going to continue game because you don't want to go through the pain of unlocking all the tracks like I did. When you start up this game, there are two people to choose from, two skiers, and I've unlocked Alex Edges. There's Mark Wilde here and Roger Flex. Honestly, I don't think it makes a single bit of difference who you pick. They all look the same. And then you get 3 events to choose from. You have Slalom, which you have to navigate through the gates. If you miss 5, you're disqualified. You got Token Dash, where you collect tokens and get power-ups and get a high score. And then Sprint, which is basically like the same as these first two, but all you do is race to the finish as quickly as possible. When you select a game mode, you get a choice of 3 courses. Only Whiteout Glacier is unlocked, and you need to win the event to unlock the next levels. So for Slalom, I'm going to play Whiteout Glacier. For Token Dash, I'm going to play Ice Cold Creek. And for Sprint, I'm going to play Outlaw Mountain. So you need to go hard right to get that gate. X kind of crouches and makes you go faster, although I'm not sure it actually does anything. You need to alternate through these gates. There's a really tough gate here, which is really hard to get through. But I'll post a link in the description all about Phoenix Games. You can have a read through. It's really interesting, as I definitely passed that gate. And it told me I hadn't, but that's okay. That is just the awesomeness of this game. And if you are sick of the soundtrack after 40 seconds, I am as well. Phoenix Games were in business from 2002 to 2010. They had 6 employees and just released so much shovelware. But because they sold so poorly, some of their games now are hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. So I think this one I picked up in a bundle for next to nothing, but some of their games are worth nothing, and some of their games, I think there's like Snow White and the 7 Clever Boys. Hey, we made it! Is worth at least $200. Oh, there's my rank from before. Bronze medal, thanks. So now we'll move on to Token Dash, and I kind of like the idea, it's just not executed very well. So you get a magnet which gets the tokens towards you. I've played a World Wrestling, I missed that, Championship on the channel as well. And check that out. And I also have one called Air Raid 3, which I haven't played, which I might want to play sometime, as I boosted straight into a rock, which has totally negated all my boost. See, crouch is meant to make you go faster, but I see no discernible difference. And this is probably the best mode of the game here. Now, circle does a jump, but it's so terrible I barely used it. We've got a magnet. But I'm going slow. So you get a combination of your time plus points. Little boost. Go! Why am I going so slow? Hold down X to try and get my speed up, although I'm not really sure what it does. But yeah, absolutely terrible game. But if you are enjoying my playthrough of this terrible game, if you flick a like down the bottom, that'd be awesome. If you comment, I will comment back. And if you subscribe, that would also be absolutely amazing. Check out my other Winter Olympic games on the channel. Nagano 98, Salt Lake 2002. Oh, I tried to jump that, it didn't work. Salt Lake, Torino, Vancouver, Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics, the Wii version and the Sochi version. and lots of other things to check out on the channel as well. Lots of wrestling, Royal Rumbles, random games. Feel free to check them out. Well, probably could have gone over that boost. Not sure what score I'm going to get, as I haven't played this race in this token dash mode. Whoops. That was weird. Could be a good score, could be not a good score. I'm going to say it's going to be about 5th or 6th on the leaderboard. Get a little boost near the end. Some grip. There's the finish line. Finally, we played 2 of the 3 courses in this game. What is that font? It's like Val Venus's shirt from WrestleMania 2000. It puts me... Oh, not even in the top 6. Okay. And the final race I'm going to do for you today on this game is the sprint, which is basically exactly the same as the other 2 modes, except with nothing there. All you do is ski to the bottom. There's no opponents, it's just you against the clock, and we're going to play Outlaw Mountain. Now, Phoenix Games did release one good game, which is called Hoppy, which I have just picked up to try and play on the channel, so you might see that appearing sometime in the future. And all their other games are absolutely terrible. So I think when you try to race to the bottom, I'm avoiding most of the jumps because they just seem to slow you down. That's just perception. Like, X doesn't seem to make me go any faster. Square gives you a bit of a tighter turn. Oh no. Apart from that, it's just you against the clock. There's no other skiers in this game. And this game, I forgot to mention this earlier, is an absolute exact clone of Snow Riders, or Snow Riders is a clone of this game. I don't really know what came first. I don't think it really matters. But it's essentially this game with a snowboarder instead of a skier. So that is what Phoenix Games were notorious for doing. Just reskinning terrible games they made. World Wrestling Championship that I've played is just a reskin of a kickboxing game, which is weird. Like in the wrestling game, there's barely any wrestling moves, and you don't get pinned. It's just a knockout to win. So they would just reskin things. They have some absolutely terrible games. Some of them barely have any gameplay. It's just solving like a jigsaw puzzle, which is notoriously bad. But I have seen some of their games online, $200, $300, $400 plus, which is just absolutely crazy. And this game was bundled on the PC in a 10-pack. Imagine getting a 10-pack of games. It was called Ultimate Games, which is anything but ultimate. Because I've been playing this for a little over an hour, and I want to put it straight in the bin. But it'll go back on the shelf, never to be played again. And I would literally... I was trying to rate this game. I was trying to think of a rating out of 10. It's hard to give it anything more than a 2. A 2 would be the absolute limit, and here I am, finished! Let's ski, let's not. How well did I do? In 5th place. Okay, so that's as much downhill slalom as I'm going to play. So it has been Crabman from Crabman Gaming. If you have enjoyed the video, flick a like down the bottom, comment or subscribe, or you can watch some other Winter Olympics. See you next time.